Learning with Miss Literacy, the singing reading librarian. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to So You Want to Be Like Me series. I'm Miss Shiela, your singer, storyteller, author, trainer, YouTuber, and children's librarian. And with me today is a lovely young lady, and her name, Braylee Varnadoe. And you're going to get to find out a little bit more about her.
Hello, my name is Braylee Varnadoe, and I want to be a nurse when I grow up. I like to play bingo. My favorite book character is Elmo. My favorite fruit is pizza. My favorite thing to do in school is color. My favorite color is yellow.
Perhaps Braylee wants to be a nurse because home health care has the largest demand for nursing, and she always likes helping. Now let's meet our nurse.
My name is Emmie Elizabeth Steadman. I am a retired nurse, and I volunteer at a free clinic.
Do you love your job?
It's fulfilling to be able to help people who do not have medical care and can't afford it. Plus, I enjoy seeing the positive outcomes.
What do you need to do to be a nurse?
So here's what you need to become a nurse. You must have at least a 2-year associate degree to be a registered nurse. You must have a 4-year Bachelor of Science Nursing, BSN, to have a leadership job in nursing. You must have a master's degree in nursing, MSN, to be a nurse that puts people to sleep during surgery. You must have a master's degree in nursing, MSN, to also be a nurse practitioner, teacher, nurse midwife, and other special jobs.
Here's a fun fact. Nurses can be doctors as well as teachers. Well, Miss Emmie's proof of that.
What character traits you need to be when you're a nurse?
I will give you 3 character traits that you need to be a nurse. Patience, compassion, and energy. And by all means, you should have flexibility to adapt to change. And being a nurse means you must be caring toward others.
Here's another fun fact. Nurses walk 4 miles daily. Gotta get your exercise in. That's a great way to get it.
What do you do during the day as a nurse?
Here are 5 things I do during the day as a nurse practitioner. Number 1, I talk to patients about their illness. Number 2, I examine their body by listening to their heart and lungs. Number 3, I look at their labs and x-rays to decide and develop a plan that is best for their health. Number 4, I write prescriptions for patients. Number 5, if needed, I send them to specialists for treatment.
Here's another fun fact. On a national level, in 2020 to 2021, registered nurses made $80,010. For the average annual salary of nurses, it's $75,330. Depending on where you are.
What are the top 3 things you enjoy about your job?
The top 3 things I most enjoy about my job are: number 1, getting to know my patients. Number 2, diagnosing my patients' problems. And number 3, treating my patient's illness. Of those 3, my favorite is successfully treating my patients.
Here's another fun fact. The highest paying nursing specialists are certified registered nurse anesthetists, making $133,000 a year. General nurse practitioners, $97,000 per year. And gerontological nurse practitioners, $95,000. Hey, trying to pronounce that last one? Well, I don't know if it's worth the $2,000 less than the general nurse practitioner. Just saying.
How many hours a day do you put in as a nurse?
Nursing hours vary. I have worked from 3 to 24 hours in a day, 3 hours as a volunteer, and 24 hours as a flight nurse.
Here's a fun fact. Nursing students make up more than half of all health professionals. That means they're always going to school.
How many years have you done this?
I have worked in different nursing jobs for 54 years. My first job was at a maternity with babies and mothers, intensive care units, coronary care units, as a flight nurse on a helicopter, as a nursing administrator, and lastly, as a nurse practitioner. Now I work as a volunteer in a free medical clinic for patients who don't have insurance and can't afford private doctors.
If you could make more money, would you leave your job?
No, I would not leave my job for more money, and I had an opportunity to do so. I've had such a good variety of experiences with the military, with flight nursing, with critical care nursing, and finally as a nurse practitioner. I have just had a wonderful career.
Fun fact, the demand for RNs or registered nurses is projected to be 3,601,800 in 2030. Wow, 8 years from now.
When you ask a question, what's your inspiration?
My inspiration for being a nurse came from reading books on nurses as a teenager. The books were about a nurse named Sue Barton.
Here's another fun fact. There are currently over 2.9 million nurses in the United States. Wow. Thank you, Miss Emmie Elizabeth Steadman and Miss Braylee Varnadoe. Now we know all we need to know about nurses to make a decision of what you want to be when you grow up. And here's our final fun fact. More than half, that's 55%, of the RN, registered nurse, workforce is over 50 years old. Well, at least we have experience on our side. Hey, just in case you want to learn more about nursing, here's what you do. Check out all of these to learn more. Sue Barton. Now, we don't have that book, Neighborhood Nurse, but perhaps you can get it off of Amazon. We do have Nurses by Christina Leaf, and you can check out this YouTube video. You can just scan it, and then we have a DVD in the library called Yours, Mine, and Ours. It has a nurse in it, and you have to check it out to see what the nurse does. I am so thankful for the following people: Miss Emmie Elizabeth Steadman, Braylee Varnadoe, Florence Oliver, and yours truly, Shiela Keaise. So you want to be like me, nurse? See you on the next one. Well, I'm so glad you tuned in to Learn and Grow with me. It's been a pleasure. I hope you can agree. We learned a lot and we opened the doors of your minds to grow. Somebody said, Miss Shiela, please come again. Well, I'll see you again next time. I'll see you again next time. All right, see you next time.
If you like this video, please like and subscribe.